Hello guys, we're back for the best video game in the history of ever on the worst character in the history of ever this time though. We're on Doctor Strange because a teammate ended up taking Magneto, as you can see, he's right next to me. So I was like, alright, you know what, let's go double shield and I'm gonna play some Doctor Strange. It's been a while since I played this character in ranked. And if you guys have been watching, probably not, right? But if you guys have been watching the channel for a while, you know that like Strange used to be like my main. I haven't really been playing the character since Season 5, because he's kinda trash now. However, this time we're in a very interesting situation, as in we're fighting triple support, and Strange is actually really good, and I know this is weird, but he's actually really good against triple support. Alright, he's actually a good pick, and he's really slept on in this scenario. I believe he's honestly better against triple than against double. Alright? Now anyway, Mag dies. My Mag kills their invis, we're kind of rolling right now. But taking this point will be, right now it seems like we're rolling, but taking this point will be harder than it seems. So they're on solo DPS Moon Knight, and somehow my Magneto dies and he didn't get healed, I guess, whatever. He's getting the pocket of his life because Loki's broken. Ult gets pushed away, I get knocked into the ult and I die. R.I.P. Strength. Now it's like my whole team's dying and staggering, whatever. Losing to solo DPS Moon Knight, by the way. But anyway, it's fine because I killed him now. I just blew up on him. My Star-Lord's hitting that flank or whatever. I don't know what he's doing. Rogue. Dude, guys, I'm not gonna lie, Rogue is broken. Alright, now I only hit Rogue, she doesn't die. Actually, no, she dies, I block kills. But yeah. My Punisher got ulted, it could have shielded in time. But yeah, I feel like, as I was gonna... Oh my goodness, bro. What's up with my stutters? Anyway. Anyway, I was gonna say, it feels like Rogue is broken. Like, whenever I'm playing front tank and I'm fighting rogues, she's just in the air all the time, just flying, pushing me around. Like, it's so... Like, I'm telling you that character's secretly broken. That character's actually broken. Alright? Alright, now I'm taking damage from the Moon Knight ult. Like, look at this character, darn, flying around all the time. 1 HP, I just got bubbled. I'm about to get my ult, so I gotta help out my Mag, who's taking like maximum damage right now. Gambit ults. Rogue ults, but dies in her ult, which is good, because I didn't want to get my ult stolen. Oh, I ult absolutely nothing. I'm sad. But we get the point anyway. The C9. That's a C9er right there. Anyway, they're running that low-key Gambit broken comp, so yeah. We still end up winning though, as you guys will see soon enough. Now Gambit, we're kind of chasing, I don't know what he's doing. He must think he's immortal, he has no big dash, and he dies promptly and efficiently. Okay, now they're on Thor, Rogue swapped to Thor. They're still on Moon Knight solo DPS, which is good because their only DPS is really fragile. Alright, so that's like good. But my whole team dies here. I don't know that. My Mag and my Star-Lord died like... That was such a dumb way to die, bro. Anyway, my invis heals me up. My Punisher's taking pressure. I shield him a bit. Then I start farming. Thor's trying to push me. Fly away. Probably looking at me, they think I have ult, but I don't. I'm just flying away. And I think I end up dying here, so yeah, rip. Now we're back here, let's see if we can get a good push going. We're about to have our ult. And the reason why Strange is so good against triple support is because one, when you're playing triple versus triple, Strange can free farm a lot because there's just sustain everywhere. And his ult is really good, so if you're just playing at a tempo where you're just doing a bunch of damage and farming your ult is just, it's if you hit it, it's a one-shot, basically. Like, the enemies who are hit will die, even through support ults, alright? If you don't mess up, right? Key, if you don't mess up, that is the key word right there, key term, if you don't mess up. So yeah, so long as you can free farm, which you will be able to free farm if you're playing three supports versus 3 supports. I ult there, but I don't quite get anyone, sadly, you just get shielded. But yeah. So yeah, if you're playing against triple and you free farm and you just ult every minute, that's another potential one shot. Now I die here, come back. My team seems to be cleaning up, yeah, all good. Body on Mag a little. Loki copies. Copies Gambit, but dies to Shotgun Punisher. W Shotgun Punisher right there. Body on Mag, body on Mag. Pops ult. He doesn't really pop ult to save himself. He doesn't really get anyone though. I'm about to have ult here. Moon Knight dies, so that's all their damage gone. A solo ult invis, get the kill on her. Ruin blow up on her. Then finish off, get Loki dies, and we cap the point. Now they swapped the Doctor Strange. Their Magneto swapped the Doctor Strange, which is like, alright, I guess it's a swap, I'm guessing, but I don't know. I really don't know why you ever swap Magneto to Doctor Strange, except if you're trying to TP. But oh well. So yeah, that's actually really good for me. I'm taking damage. I'm not getting the heals I need. I don't know where my ports are, but anyway. We get that Gambit ult. They also use their Gambit ult. Just farming right now. But I died to the Moon Knight ult. R.I.P. All good though, because I respawn. Kind of have to wait for half my team to respawn as well though, so I kind of played slow. But Moon Knight trolls. That guy is trolling. What is he doing? That's their solo DPS, by the way. And that guy's the ace on their team. Anyway, my Punisher ults. He kills Invis, and we really didn't need that Invis ult, but all good. We pretty much rolled them here. But then they're gonna have the portal advantage, especially because they're playing triple, so they're probably gonna use like every ult, like they're gonna ult them to life. Oh, I pop ult here, boom, quickly, break lamps, explode, get kill on him, get kill on Moon Knight and Loki actually, so that's 2 kills, I get healed up, I live as well, and I made them waste their Invis ult. They still have 2 support ults though, and we're running out of time, so we're gonna have to play in their support ults. Because we'll be in overtime, which is really bad. Now, their Strange is looking for an ult. That's so obvious. He's hiding. Thor ults. Lock it for myself. Invis lives because Thor was garbage and he Strange ults. No, let me shield. But the Mag ult saves her. W Mag ult. And Strange dies. Boom. And then it's just, yeah. And then they just spam support ults. I somehow live here. Yes, I do. Gambit's trying to shoot me, I'm flying. My Gambit's like... But my Gambit ult, he was getting cornered and he ulted. Alright. Kill Moon Knight, he's dead. And then they have another ult because this game is fun and triple support totally isn't broken or anything. On defense, I almost have my ult if I could live. No, I die and then they actually end up holding us. All good though because now it's gonna be... Well, hold on. Let me wait for around to end the game again. All good though because now it's gonna be our turn to defend and you guys will see just how bad we roll them this next round.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, so first of all guys, we swapped to triple, so our second DPS swapped the Mantis, which is really good. That damage boost is gonna come in clutch, and my Magneto swapped to Groot. At this point I was committed, like alright, this will be a Strange video, so I just stuck to Doctor Strange, and anyway he's getting his triple. So yeah, they're still on Moon Knight Soul DPS, and they're still on triple, I think. So that's really good for us, because this time they're on attack and we're on defense. And we're on Star-Lord solo DPS, which is way better than on Moon Knight solo DPS. Moon Knight's terrible solo DPS. Alright. Now they're on Venom, which is like an understandable pick on triple support, but this guy just... he wasn't doing much this round. But anyway. Now what matters here is to not first die, alright? Like in this, when we're holding them like this, what matters is to not first die, to not feed, save my flight, save some shield HP for whenever I need heal, okay? And not feed. Now they already use Gambit, we're also about to have an ult soon. Alright, now I don't ult thinking, oh I'm gonna get a bunch of, you know, a big ult, get a bunch of them. I just ult to pause, to halt their advance so they can't push up, alright? It's an ult to literally make space. It's worth it against Gambit ult, okay? Same thing with Max, same thing with Emma, you want to ult when they're Gambit ulting, just to, you know, halt their advance. Now they use Invis ult, they're just popping a bunch of ults right now. They're getting overconfident because they think, oh we have a bunch of support ults, let's just use. The thing is that they're on attack, so all we have to do is kite back a little, and then we can continue defending them, and they barely get any space, right? Now Invis 1 HP, but they ult, and that's all of their support ults. So see, they're just using a bunch of support ults, and their Venom died. By the way, their Venom died. So... they're not really doing anything, except wasting a bunch of resources, doing no damage, and yeah, They're just losing time, basically. They're literally losing at their own game because... Pretend... You guys saw nothing, okay? I was gonna ult, but I got pushed back right as I ulted. I wanted to fly up. You guys saw nothing. But anyway, as I was saying, they're losing at their own game, their own triple support game, which is to, you know, waste as much time as possible. That's literally making them lose the game because they're also losing their own time. They're not going to get any pushes. All they're doing is making themselves immortal for a few seconds, which isn't actually pushing them the cart. Alright? And we're still doing big damage, me and Star-Lord, and they're not actually killing anything. Venom ults, my ult team's, like, my team's okay. Root ults, boom, gets 2 of them, really good. Their DPS is dead, they have no damage, no space, like they're just falling over. So yeah. Gambit dies, boom, kill him. And we're about to get our ult. Now Venom's back, he swung in. Above me, I didn't quite see him. That Star-Lord said no to me saying I have my ult. Excuse me, no? Who do you think you are? Anyway, we're about to get our ult. They're gonna have a support ult back. I don't know which one, they're gonna have at least one back. All good though because I have my ult, so let's see if we can kill through maybe an Invis ult, right? So I pop my ult, Invis pops ult at the same time. Boom, we kill her through, that's huge. And yeah, I think the Loki it doesn't actually know how to play Gambit because he would always copy Invis instead of Gambit. So I don't really think he was a Gambit player on Loki, but whatever, because we absolutely whooped him anyway. Like, look, Gambit ult him, there's only 2 of them alive. Yeah, I guess. Keep farming. I'm free farming already halfway to another ult, by the way. Like Strange, I'm just farming for free because they have no damage, they have no space. I can just farm for free. They'll never walk. I have Groot on my team as well, and we also have Triple. I also have Mantis on, you know, sometimes damage booster. Like, look at this. I'm just free farming. They're not doing any damage. Groot ults, Fat ult, break the lance for him, and gonna explode on that Moon Dike, finish him off. Reload. Yeah, that's the whole team. Now Gambit next, Kill Gambit, now we have our ult, but, you know, it's pretty much over already. It's just Venom. Venom died. I'm telling you, that guy did nothing that rough. And this is how you get MVP as Strange against triple support. You match it, it's better if your team matches it, and then you can just free farm ult, kill through Invis ult, that was big. And they lost all of their non-existent momentum because they choose to force triple support on attack. So, let's get a look at that scoreboard. You guys can see everything. Most damage on the team, most finals. Really good performance. Strange, still got, you know, I still got it on the Doctor Strange. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't worry, Magneto's back. We'll be back soon. I'm not gonna stop playing that character. Like, subscribe, comment, whatever. I'll see you guys later. Have a nice day.